Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. What is this siphon inject thing? What's up, Egloff? The EKLOF 90. Oh, yeah. What's up, man? What's new? What's new? Lots with the ambience. The ambience is really nice now. So I can be on this screen, for example. And I don't know if you can hear it because you're hearing it through my laptop speakers. But there's actually a really nice hum going on right here next to these floating spheres. And as I go to this screen, I can still hear the hum. And here I can still hear the hum. And here even I can still hear the hum because I'm only a screen away. But here it dies off. So the ambiances are nice and smooth. Nice. Yeah, you're welcome, man. What's draw on your right brain? Let's check that out. I love to find good things to recommend to people, you know? Is this what it is? Oh, this is probably it here. Drawing on the right side of the brain. Cool. What's up, Clock? It's going good, dude. When's your birthday again? You're having a birthday soon. Cool. How is it? Eklof, how is that book? So would you recommend it? Cool. All right, good. Good to know. So yeah, and one of the other things I added recently was this, because it's got all these new ambiances, or these ambience effects and stuff. I added a nice like ambience that has frogs. It's also quite quiet, at least for me to hear, but I think it's louder for you guys when you're listening. But these frogs really make me want to add some lily pads to this water. So that's what I'm doing right now. Lily pads. What's up, Adonai? Cool, man. It's probably going to be a quick stream for me anyways. I got to pick up my girl later. Uh-huh. Okay, cool. Good to know. That's a good one to recommend, I think. Drawing on the right side of the brain. So I'm going to draw some lily pads. I'm going to start with the grass. I have some grass already that I've drawn. And it's in a nice image that's been already sliced up. So I'm just going to take that and draw some lily pads. I think it's this grass 2 one. Yeah, this one, these are nice and big. Oh, good idea. Clouds. Yeah, I never thought of putting the shadows of clouds. I was going to put in some mist and stuff for one weather effect. There's going to be lots of weather effects. Well, there's going to be at least one weather effect. Depends on how good the game, does and stuff like that. But what's up, Wolski? Howdy, man. Yeah, so good idea, Dad and I. Some shadows, some clouds floating by. That would really be simple and easy way to add a nice environmental effect. Good idea. So this is going to be a lily pad. I think it's spelled with one L. Lily pad. I don't know. Cool. So yeah, I'm just going to erase these and then oh wow. Is this for your school or something, Wolski? What's your degree about? Oh, by making a game. Interesting. Brad, let me show you how these slice selections work. And by the way, hello. What's up, man? So these slices, at least in Photoshop, you've got if you were to have no slices, let's just start off with a document that has no slices. And draw some stuff. Oops. Okay, there's some stuff. Here's some other stuff. And I want to make this one in the middle a slice. You just select the area, and then you go. Well, I like to go layer, new layer based slice, and that makes a slice out of a layer. But you can also just go. I think you just go like this. Well, it's not working. I forgot how to actually make a slice out of just nothing. But I usually go like this, new layer based slice, and that makes whatever these pixels are, it follows them as a layer. And then you can just go to this tool right here. This is the slice tool, slice select tool. And then you can double click it and name your slice right here. And then when you actually go and export, you save for web, you can save it somewhere. And then as long as you choose this all user slices, it'll only export that one slice you did. So I hope that's a good little intro there. Video game production, right on. Interesting assignment to go teach kids about X-ray, radio waves, and infrared with a game. Eklov, good question. That's been recommended already or suggested already, and people are saying, why don't you have some day-night cycles? I would love to do that. I would definitely love to do that. I'm not sure. There's a lot of these are great ideas. I'm not sure when I'll be able to actually implement them. But yeah, I would love to do that. What's up, Ethan? And Makagoo. Awesome, man. Yeah, it's very useful for exporting a lot of frames. Cause like, other than if I didn't do that, I'd have to export 9 different frames like this. So let's draw some lily pads. I'm gonna get this brown color, or this, not brown, but yeah, I'm gonna take off this saturation. I don't need to see all these slices. I can go view, hide the slices actually. Cool, man. Yeah, I'd love to. I'd love to have you make a monster for sure. All right, so I'm just going to draw some lily pads. I'm going to start with probably the same lily pad actually on the for the whole thing. And I need a different color green. This is more of a tree color green. I'm looking for more of a watercolor green, which is probably going to be more cyan-y like that. Yeah, there's a Kickstarter thing for bosses, but if Wolfsky wants to make a monster, let the man. Right on, Justin. Cool. Cake Day. Woo! Doc, what's up, man? Howdy. Oh, so yeah, now that a lot of you guys are on the stream, if you didn't hear, I posted on an update for the Kickstarter, and I'm going to be doing a live stream this Sunday. What's up, Super Positive? Yeah. So this Sunday is going to be the first playthrough, like an actual. I'll be playing the overworld and playing through to level 1 on the live stream, and also big announcement: I made the stretch goals much more attainable for the Kickstarter as far as consoles go. Right on. Jib Hype. What's up, Steve Tramby? Welcome you all. So yeah, if you guys didn't hear, console stretch goal has been announced. So I made this a lot easier. So at the 15K stretch goal, which I think we can definitely hit. I think we can hit all three of these actually, 15, 20, 30, especially if things go well this week and I get in touch with some press. Um, but 15K is now iOS, so you get iOS and unlock Vel, so that's just all better. And also the 20K is going to be the Android platform, so I've mixed into every single one of these first stretch goals the platforms. And then 30K is Xbox One and PS4. So I did some thinking about it last night. I'm like, you know what? No matter what, I can get this ported either by having someone else port it or I can port it myself. For sure, I should be adding this as a stretch goal. So there you go. Much more attainable stretch goals for console. Nice, right on. What's up, Zesco? Zesco, are you actually a burner? If you're a burner, like you go to Burning Man, that's awesome. If you are, if you're not, that's still awesome. Porting can be difficult especially because, well, sometimes you have to rewrite a little bit of your code, but also you have to test like crazy. So it does take time, a lot of time and money to get porting done. Yeah, I know. Kickstarter takes forever. I was spending all morning on it just today. I haven't really done any code on the game yet today, but I'm stoked about it. Oh, okay, all right. Just wondering if you go to Burning Man because it says Zesco the Burner. Oh, all right. You like to burn things. Cool, man. Super positive. If at the earliest the game will be done by Q4, so December-ish. Cool, good, awesome. Yeah, I was trying to make those a little more better balanced stretch goals so that it's just more attainable, more within reach. And it's all still not only is it easy to attain, but they're also still within reach of actually accomplishing on my end too. So today I'm drawing some lily pads. Start off with just one lily pad. What's up, Chalogi? Hello, Conepra. Awesome. Cool. Actually, I could do some circles. Just do some circles and squish them, actually. Awesome. All right, so let's squish these. Then I'll put them in the game, see how they're looking. It's about good. Actually, even though they're not that thick, well, I was thinking about maybe doing a little shadow pixel, but probably not. So let's see how these look. Right on, Zesco. Cool. Mm. All right, so I gotta name these. It's gonna be lily pad. Okay, and this is lily pad 0. Lily pad 1. Awesome. So Zesco, I could play one of the latest tracks for you. Let me maybe That'll pique your interest a little bit. It's not going to sound very good because it's going to be recorded over my laptop speakers, but let me just play this for you while I'm drawing these. Actually, I'll just play it in the game. I'll play it in the game for you in a sec here. Doc, no, my girlfriend's not doing the playthrough. I'm doing the playthrough this Sunday. So this Sunday, 4 p.m. will be the first playthrough. I got a lot of work ahead of me to try and get the game all dialed in. But no, I got to take my girlfriend to the airport tonight, so I do have to probably cut the stream short. Oh, thanks, Wolfski. Nice. Cheese Whiz. Right on. Cool. Yeah. So Zesco, I'll play that track right after I get these in there, and we'll see. Let me just name all these real quick. This is Lily Pad 2, Lily Pad 3, Lily Pad 4, 5, 6. And even though these don't actually have art in them yet, they're set up for later. All right, cool. Let's get this exported. So Brad, this is where you actually go and you gotta, if you have slices in your image that you're not using, you want to go and make sure and choose all user slices right here before you export, and that just keeps it nice and neat for your files go. No worries, super positive. I'm pretty sure it will. Awesome, right on. Yes, definitely. Makagoo. I would love to do that. And in fact, I'm starting with a more familiar world at this point. So so that the next world I create, so there's going to be lots of different types of overworlds. So there's 300 million different worlds that this can be played. So there's going to need to be a lot of art styles. So that's why I'm going with this sort of human Earth-like graphics for this first one, and then there'll be other worlds too. Right, right. All right, so let's get this overworld music playing so we can overworld A. This will play the track. I'll just wander around the overworld a little bit so we can hear the track. Now to actually get the lilies in there too, let me turn on some grass. Make a little function for this actually. It's like the create grass, so I'm going to create a function exactly like this called create lily pads. And just copy this function and that'll do it. Right? Hopefully, yeah. Wolski. We can have as many worlds as possible. Palette swaps. Yeah, I played Minish Cap. It's pretty good. All right, we got this create grass. So the lily pads are going to be only on water. That's just the distinction between this and the create grass. What the heck? Oh, here we go. Oh, what's this one? Yeah, that'll work. All right, create grass. Where are you? Here you go. Create lily pads. And if area pos.z is not equal to 0, return And this random unique is going to be modulus 2, because we only have 2 frames so far. We can turn off filter water. Actually, this is gonna take a second. So, okay, I'll just return from this so we can actually, you guys can see the song and all that. So, interesting. Secret overworld is Jibs related. Yeah, good idea. All right, Wolski, thank you. Yeah, music. Music's a nice. I don't know. Music, art, and code—they're all kind of different, but they're all possible. All right, you know what? We can do this. I just need to make sure that we loop over. Let's do this the simple way. You know what? Dang it! I hear my girlfriend pulling up already. All right, cool. I'm just gonna do the little play for you guys. So, return from this. I might not be able to get lily pads right now, but at least you'll hear the song. And keep in mind, this is coming across my laptop speaker, so it's not very good quality. Baby! When do we have to get going again? Oh, you do?
About 40 minutes.
Yeah. Full life. Level 1 was right here, but I guess not. I missed it. So yeah, in addition to that music, there's also some new ambience. So if I can actually get to a level here, you'll hear some really creepy ambience that really gives a cool vibe to the game. Like when I first heard it, I found it on freesound.org and I was like, whoa, this is so creepy. And I thought, no, there's no way it's going to fit with the style and the aesthetic of this game. But I tried it anyways, and I put it on one of the levels, and I was like, whoa, this actually works really well. So it gives you a completely different vibe than this overworld. Oh, here it is. I think this is level 1 here for this world. Yeah, there's still this bug with level 1 where there's Vel right here. And there's some bug now with the doors. They go crazy weird. Can you hear the ambience? Something happened to the ambience in this world. Oh well, So there you go. There's the song. Cool. Right on. Yeah, there's ambience too you're listening to. Thanks, Proton. Yeah, so this Sunday I'm doing a full playthrough. So I'll actually play the game and starting from level 1, or starting from the overworld and beginning with the story and everything, I'll play through to the end of level 1, beating the boss and all that. So that's Sunday. And so anybody else that just joined too, also there's a stretch goal just got announced on the Kickstarter for PS4 and Xbox One. So they're now within reach. So let's do some code here for this, creating these lily pads. I'm going to loop over the X and Y. Nice. Right on, right on. Awesome, man. Cool. I love seeing some art, fan art, all that stuff. Wolski did some cool fan art the other day. It was awesome. And yeah, if it's good fan art, I'll put it on my website or whatever, on songbringer.com. All right, so what I'm going to do here to create these lily pads, I'm going to loop over all the existing tiles, check if there's water surrounding, and then yeah, that will be where a lily pad could possibly be. So if this is tile X, Y, K, tile, water. So I'm just checking around everything around all these tiles, make sure they're all water. Nice, right on. What kind of art do you make? You got some stuff you've already done? All right, that's a good start right there. That's just checking around all the directly adjacent tiles to make sure they're all water, and if so, here we go. Frames and positions. Just frames, actually, is all we really need to check on there. Right on. Awesome. Cool. Yeah, I hear you. Pixel art forever. I love pixel art so much. It's funny, some people don't love pixel art, you know, but some people freaking love it, and I love it. I can't see that ever being something I wouldn't love. Just reminds me of growing up, and there's also something very aesthetically pleasing about just a bunch of squares. It's simple, you know? Okay, so the way this one's actually working, it actually creates an entity for it. All right, so we're going to push back a new entity called lilypad. With the frame, and then this is oh, okay, I see what's going on here. It's random unique. Let's just do this. It's a little bit too complicated. This is just going to be int r equals this, get rand1 x, y. And this is going to be r mod 3 for now. And I think negative 9999. Maybe more like 9997 or 997. And we need a color as well. Actually, we don't need a color at first. There. And get a position as well. Auto P equals this, get tile pause. All right, let's see if this works. Putting the player back near some water. And also I want to check and see if the actual ambience is right. So if ambient style equals K ambience mangrove. There we go. Nice. Okay, we'll see if this worked. Just put some lily pads wherever there's some water. I don't know if it did there. All right, this is definitely the right ambience. No lily pads yet. Let's figure out what the heck's up with that. Lily pads, where are you? First thing, I'll set a breakpoint here. Lily pads. See what might be happening. All right, we've got area pause. Area pause is 400. That's the current area. Good. Ambient style. Mangrove. What? For some reason it returned right here, and I have no idea why it would have, except for maybe if it had flags. All right, so it's still, what the heck? Area pause of Z is 0. Oh. This is supposed to be ambient style is not equal to mangrove. Duh. It's time?
No.
Oh. Whoa, that's some crazy. They're like underneath the water or something. Wow, interesting. Hmm. Okay. I just gotta get this dial in here. I know, they're spawning a lot for sure. They look like algae. Jinx! You guys both said it at the same time. Okay, so it's gotta have something to do with the Z. Let's try a higher Z. Yeah, definitely. This is what you're seeing me do here, Zesco, is I like to basically throw things in the game before I make any choices artistically wise. So what I'm doing here is I'm getting into the game as fast as I can. I just mocked up this code and wrote this really quick so I could see it in the game. Because then I could see whether these colors are actually coming out how I want and all that kind of stuff too. Oh, here it is. I actually set the opacity because I was copying that other code. All right. And so yeah, once I get the code started, then I can go back and do all the refinements. Like, for example, I'll draw a lot more lily pads, I'll make them more spaced out, and things like that. So that's kind of how I work. Oh yeah, it does look like a swamp, doesn't it? That's kind of the point, is to make it swampy, mangrove-y. So now that it's not opaque, see that those are way too light. All right, so also, I think they're being positioned. Yeah, they need to actually be positioned a little lower. So actually, y-1 right there. So yeah, they definitely need to be darker, but now they're at least spaced out in the right positions there. And also, okay, so the first thing I'll do is make them so there are a little less of them. So I'll get R here and check if R is less than 128. That'll put them half, probably more like 61 or so. Oh, I see. Huh, interesting. Well, have you guys heard about this theory about how planets actually get life on them? So, our universe has been around 14 billion years, and there's actually life forms like called tardigrades and other things that can actually survive in outer space. So a life form can theoretically be on a comet or an asteroid and fly from planet to planet. And they think this is how life actually sees itself across the universe. So when an asteroid hits a planet that already has built up life, let's say a planet's been around for billions of years, it's built up some life, an asteroid hits it, shoots off rocks into outer space. There's little life forms on that can actually survive. They are flying through space on these asteroids, surviving. And if a galaxy is swinging through an actual cloud, like an actual nebula and stuff like that, that's when these asteroids can kind of get caught in the cloud. The galaxy keeps spinning. The cloud is still staying where it is, and that captures the asteroids. The asteroids then can hit new planets. And that's not even speaking of asteroids actually going from planet to planet within a single solar system. So that's how they think that life could actually propagate itself across galaxies. And so it may be that we find when we actually do find life on other planets, it may actually be similar to life that we know. And yeah, of course they're going to evolve to specific conditions. There's going to be different types of air, different types. There's organisms can be made of silicon or carbon. They can breathe methane or gas and things like that. So, yep. But they survive. They actually survive through all that. So, but anyways, whoa, super tangent. Sorry about that. So I want these to be darker to start off with. Yeah, definitely some aquatic animals for sure. I want to put some frogs at least, frog-like creatures on these lily pads. But also there's going to be some kind of water-based enemy, just like Zelda 1, where you had the Majora guy or whatever. It popped up and shot things at you from the water. So I was thinking of doing some kind of mermaid-style demon. Let me try that again. Laser sharks. I want sharks with freaking laser beams on their heads. Let's do this one more time. And I want to look at a lily pad actually really quick. Oh, you don't like them? I liked them. I thought they were pretty cool. The Majoras, or whatever they were. Oh, okay. So they do have sort of a texture to them. Piranhas jumping over bridges. Ah, that would be cool. You're walking across a bridge and all of a sudden you just get hit with piranhas. Oh, there's Zoras. Ah, not Majoras, Zoras. Ah, I like that piranha idea. That's cool. Because your character's, your character's name is Rock Epimetheos. Thanks to Brad. Hat tip to Brad for coming up with the last name. Bam. And I'm thinking a lot of the plot is that you're like just accidents happen everywhere you go. So piranhas jumping at you would be really cool and go with the plot. So I'm liking how these kind of they have a little dip in the middle and they have a little edge, a lot of them, and they have these nice lotus flowers. Oh yes, definitely. There'll definitely be ranged attacks. There's already. Well, let's see. There's only one ranged attack so far. That's your top hat. So you can throw your top hat. Well, that was a weird bug. But yes, you'll also have you'll be able to throw fire. You'll be able to throw ice and things like that because you can get this one piece of technology called lightning in a bottle, ice in a bottle, fire in a bottle, and all these things can be combined with projectile orbs. So projectile orbs are what actually shoot things. You can shoot like your things out of your sword. Your sword is based on nanotechnology, so it can be upgraded and stuff. Yeah, right on. It's going to be a T-Rex with a half-robotic body and a top hat. That's done, dude. Awesome. I love it. It's a half-robotic body, huh? So he's an NPC? How do you Unix? What are you talking about Unix, Steve Tramby? I love Unix. Okay, so you just talked to him and he says stuff from like quotes from Jurassic Park and other stuff. Awesome. Proton, this is all original art, man. You're seeing me make it live. Oh, is that from Jurassic Park? I didn't know that. I forgot. Was that what's his name? Ah, cool. I think I can if I turn it down really really far, it might not flag me the video. Yes. Unix. I never knew that. Oh, it's the greatest quote from any movie ever. It's a Unix system. Yeah, Big Mac Dev. Linux forever. What's up, Big Mac Dev and Zupanut Nut? It's okay. I'll draw this lily pad a little better. It's a Unix system. We're like little Pac-Man. Awesome. Yes. I love it. All right, so I'm going to texture it a little bit with just some slightly different saturation and brightness. It's a Unix system. Uh-huh. There's only a 1% chance? If that's true, I need to make it more of a chance, man, because I want that guy in every world. Okay, let's see how these are starting to look with a little more lily paddy energies. Hope they're the right dark brightness. When I draw something in Photoshop, it always changes when I put it in the game because the game has its own um, the game has its own shader, so all the colors end up changing. And that's why I'm always tweaking and then throwing it back in the game and tweaking and throwing it back in the game. Yeah, some frogs, some piranhas. Let's do a random chance to flip them on the X and Y as well. So I'm going to grab R2 and 3. These are all pre-computed random numbers, if anybody's wondering. So it's deterministic, and every time you go back to the same screen, it's got the same stuff on it. Oh, dang, really? There's like too many worlds. All right, Brad, don't worry, man. I'll fix that. I'll fix that up and make it so there's more worlds. I can always promise you more than I've already promised you, but I can't promise you less. So, yes. So what it says on there, disregard that, man. I'll make sure you guys in more than just 456,000 worlds. That's too few. Dang, sorry, Zesco. I've seen Imager actually fail before. What's up, Felix? Hey, Tiffin, what's up, man? Howdy. It's going great, man. I'm making some lily pads right now, and just kind of randomly arranging them and stuff. So first thing, it's gonna have a chance to flip X if R2 is less than 128. Flip Y. R3. There we go. All right, cool. So you won't tell anybody? That's actually might be cool. Yeah, you might generate a lot of interest amongst people. Okay, so this is starting to make the world look a lot, this watery world look a lot more interesting with some lily pads on it like this. So there's obviously a problem right here. We need to check also if there's a water tile 2 to the top. So let's make sure we can go not only y plus 1, but y plus 2 is water. It's a secret to everybody. It might take some people years to find him. We got to go to the Secret to Everybody website. Every time somebody says that, it's like guaranteed we've got to go to the Secret to Everybody website. See what they've got to say today. It's a secret to everybody. Can't they just do a random one? I want a random Legend of Zelda quote. It is indeed a poor man who is not interested in his future. I'll be waiting for your return. Come on, give me some old school ones. I want the old school Legend of Zelda 1. I bet you'd like to have more bombs, you pesky little kid. Sesko. Oh, sweet. Let's blow this up. Nice. Are these little ducklings down here? Yeah. Gyps's Jumble Jumble. It looks like a water wiener. A floaty. I'm thinking like this is like a mother brain on top, and he's got electricity shooting out the top. And this is his face, which is kind of looks almost like a tombstone, and he's riding a bunch of little baby ducks, who also have snakes coming out of them. Interesting, right? You don't know what planet that came from. Oh, a floater, like spores. Ah. I see. Let's draw a couple more of these. I want to do some flowers on this one as well. Whoop. Yeah, totally alien. I got that alien vibe too. Oh, an octopus. What's up, MJT? Yeah, I hear you. 50 seconds is a short amount of time to draw something. Difficult to make anything look good that fast. Okay, let's actually do all of these shrinks at the same time. So, draw a few little small lily pads here. Random spin. I need a latte. Bring me my latte. It's a thumb stamping on baby ducks. uh, uh, Brad's got high standards. Uh, uh, uh. Nice. What is Feedback Friday? You just post it with that tag on Twitter or something? And you should post a link, man. Let us see too. Nice. Oh, cool. Good call. Let's do some diagonal cuts. Sitting here wondering, how could I make these more variety? Anyways. It's that time? All right, you guys. Well, it's time to go. I got to take my girl to the airport. She's flying away. Thank you for the safe wishes for her flight and all that. So, yeah, I'm going to be working like hella a lot this weekend, getting this demo ready and stuff. So, I'll be back tomorrow at usually 4 p.m. or so Pacific Standard Time. So once again, sorry to cut this one short, but got to get going. So thanks, you guys.
Sorry, everyone.